see, and that's where my message is going to get construed. I don't see anything wrong if a lady wants to pay for the first date. I don't see anything wrong with people splitting the first damn check if that's what they choose. But for me, the way my date is set up, okay, sir, I'm going to need you to pay for this date. Period.
Be like it, baby. To that whoa, whoa, whoa. That wobble, wobble. To the flow, whoa. I bring it back. I bring it back. I bring it back. I bring it back.
What's up, Lollipop Squad? I will be reacting to Jubilee's Do All Men Think the Same? This is something that I have always wanted to know ever since I was an itty bitty little girl, okay? I always want to know, do men think the same? Do they think the same? I know as girls we don't, but I'm not a guy. I don't know how guys think or what guys think. So I would like to know, do all guys think the same? If you are new here, please be sure to hit that subscribe button right there so you do not miss a moment. And if you've been subscribed to me, then hey boo, how you doing? All of the new people that are new here to my channel, I love Jubilee. I reacted to their first ever Spectrum season episode, which was Do All Black People Think the Same? Since then, there have been a lot of Do All this type of this think the same, and this will be my second one I am doing. Do All Men Think the Same? I want you guys to get the conversation started below as I am reacting, okay? Whenever they ask a question, I want you guys to answer the questions because I want to know y'all answers, because y'all know I'm going to stop and give you mine, okay? And also, I want you all to decide which one do you want me to react to next. They have Do All White People Think the Same? Do All Women Think the Same? Do All Teens Think the Same? Do All Christians Think the Same? Which one would you guys like to see me react to next? But till then, let's get into this reaction.
You asked for it.
Stick around to the end. We love talking to you guys. Enjoy this episode of Spectrum Men.
I like the way the old school ways work. They did work. We just messed it up.
So that's important to you, to be like the breadwinner?
I'm the caretaker of society.
This is gonna be good, you guys.
I am worried about the size of my
Okay, wait. Off top. Oh my God, this is a question that I always wondered about men. Okay, I always wondered that. You know, I just wonder, like, I wonder, do they think about that? Do they worry about that? Are you guys concerned? And we're about to get the answer.
2, 1, go.
Oh my God. This is a good question. I like this.
Wow.
It's just a normal thing to be worried about. Like when you're growing up, like you're like, am I normal? You know, like. I hate this. I guess like when I was younger, I was like, whoa, is this normal? Is this not? But like, eventually I was like, nah, I'm fine.
I feel like this whole conversation is just like bringing to my awareness how impressionable and like how much of our lives and our masculinity is defined by when we're kids. When everybody's like, oh, you gotta have a big dick, you gotta have a big dick. And all you see is like, only time you see a dick is on porn and it's like 14 inches, then it's like, well, mine doesn't look like that.
Yeah.
Then of course you're gonna like start thinking about it versus.
Okay, due to sound issue, we had to reset, giving the men a chance to change their answer. First of all, let's look at where they're at currently before they change their answer, okay? I'm actually surprised that so many guys, it's only one guy that strongly agrees with that they worry about it, okay? And everyone else, you have 3 on disagree. Okay, so it's like, wow, it's only one out of the group. You know, this thought it probably would have been a little bit more. You say, gotta have big dick, gotta have me. I'm so goofy, I'm sorry. Are they gonna change their answers?
I'm actually changing my answer.
Wow. Everyone changed the answer except for
I changed my mind because
the
what he
first
said
three.
was, it made a lot of sense because I remember the first time I saw porno and I saw a black guy's penis, I was like, I'm not like that. As I got older, I perfected my craft. I've never had a problem with women. It has nothing to do with the penis. It's all about, it's not the size of the boat, it's the motion of the ocean. You just love it.
Okay. Cut the bullshit. I'm just sorry. Okay. People love to say that it's not about the size of the boat, it's the motion of the ocean. That's cute. That's cute. But if your boat is the size of a rice, I don't give a damn how much motion you have. You're not going to wiggle the ocean, okay? Girl, bye, okay? But you guys, just because people has big ones also doesn't mean that they know what they're doing. So, okay, it's like a, but we're going to let them keep answering their questions.
Woman, you embrace each other, and it's just, I've never had a problem with a woman
Aww.
since then.
I think for younger guys, this is the concern that I'm realizing is like, maybe if these discussions were more open about size and whatever, and that really over time it all becomes okay and it's fine, maybe that would help a lot.
A man should pay for the first date.
Oh my God, did you hear them? First of all, this is the first group of people that they have had with so much goddamn attitude, okay? When I tell you, this is the second or third question, and already each time they ask, I'm like, okay, we had the women, they didn't do it like the dudes. Girls, what is your tea, sisters, okay? Because you got so much expression out there, girl. But anyway, I think a man should pay for the first date. That's just me. That's what I think, okay? Now, if you have been talking to someone for a while and you know that he ain't got it or whatever the case, and you decide to, look, I'm old school, okay? I don't think that a man has to pay for everything. I don't think that a man should pay for everything. But I honestly think if a man is asking you on a date, that he should pay for the first date. I mean, what other way could it be? Like, I don't know. That's just me, okay? Don't come for me. I'm just saying. Now, I don't have no problem paying with dates for a man either. I have a husband, okay? So, he done for me and I have done for him. But first date, he paid for the first date. I can honestly say that. And I don't think we would have went on a first date if he couldn't pay for it, because that's the type of man he is. I don't think he would feel comfortable with me paying for the first date. Okay, like this is our very first date. I came to you, I approached you, but you got to pay $5 million. Like, okay, y'all feel how y'all want to, but I'm just saying.
3, 2, 1, go.
He hear it up. He ain't paying for shit. He ain't paying for shit.
I like the way the old school ways work. They did work. We just messed it up.
So that's important to you to like take that leadership role?
Tradition.
To be like the breadwinner?
I'm the caretaker of society. I don't even like saying it this way. Once you give the woman the power, then you just demasculated yourself. I want to stick to what's made me happy. And my grandparents, my parents, I'm just going to stick with it because it works. It's not perfect, but it works.
Okay.
Be a man, plain and simple.
I don't know, I think we're just getting in dangerous territory when we start talking about chivalry. At the end of the day, it's like, yo, baby, if you want to pay for this, like, there is no hierarchy here. Like, you want to pay for this, pay for this.
Wait. Look, baby, if you want to pay for this, I mean, girl, you can pay for this shit. You know what I'm saying? Boy, no. I don't want to pay for it, okay? I don't.
Maybe next time I'm like, I just got a check, so I'll pay for it.
Wasn't this the first meal, though?
Thank you.
Yeah, the first one.
That's
We
my
get one
point.
chance to make a first impression.
What does it matter if it's a girl or a guy? It's 2019, and your logic shouldn't be, like, no disrespect, like, oh, because my grandpa did it and it worked for him, then it works for me. If she's not gonna date me that second time because I didn't pay for her, I think I dodged a bullet.
Oh, I'm feeling some type of way, okay, because, oh, really? He feel like he dodged a bullet because if she felt some type of way. Now, see, and that's where my message is going to get construed. I don't see anything wrong if a lady wants to pay for the first date. I don't see anything wrong with people splitting the first damn check if that's what they choose. But for me, the way my date is set up, okay, sir, I'm going to need you to pay for this date. Period. Okay? That's just the way my date is set up. Now, second date, I might, you know what I'm saying? I might do this, I might do that, I might do this, I might do that. I'm the kind of person I feel like a man should be spoiled just like a woman should be spoiled. But we're talking about the first date. Okay? I'm just saying I'm not a man, but if I was a man and a girl picked me up, bought me roses, swooned and wooed me, took me to the finest restaurants, bought me champagne, on the first day, like, I would feel like the female in a relationship. That's just me. Now, I'm not saying you're not supposed to do that for your man, because I do it for mine. Like, boo, well, we're going to the restaurant, what you want to do, what you want to do. It is what it is. He do for me, I do for him. But at the same time, first date, he paid for the first date. He took me on the first date. I think he chose the place. Did I choose the place? I might have chosen a place. I don't know, but it was the first day. He asked me for the date and he paid for it. Now, that's just me. First date, I think a man should pay. I don't think it matters. If it's up to you two, it doesn't matter. But, come on, dude. It's the first date, bro. I'm just saying. I might not want to go out with you after the first date if I got to pay for you on the first damn date. Why'd you even ask me on the first date? You can't feed me. Like, anyway. Let's go.
Support the MeToo movement. 3.
This is going to be interesting.
Be real. Be real.
At first, when I saw it, you know, and talking to my friends, and family, a lot of people in the South, they're like, these women should have spoke up a long time ago.
Yeah.
And then I had to like step aside and really process it for myself and be like, you know what? She didn't feel comfortable, and she wasn't in a society, in a place where it was acceptable for her to say anything about it. So now that they have the platform and the ability, I'm like, that's amazing. Speak your truth.
What do you tell a child who is accused of rape by a woman, has his whole life destroyed, and then people just go, oh.
There's always going to be people that take advantage of it. Or it's not going to be perfect. We're figuring it out as we go, but I think it's done more good than it's done bad.
I think we get to acknowledge the bad, though. Like, I think, like,
of course.
That's why I'm doing, like, this thing is, like, for us to say, like, oh, he did that to me, and all of a sudden now we've, like, vindicated, that guy is, like, vilified. Like, there is no chance of, like, him having a say in the conversation.
Trial by mob is not good. Like, this mob mentality is bad. I agree with that, but...
What? He has no say? How he has no say? Like, I don't get that.
I don't think that's exclusive to the Me Too movement.
But we're using it right now to say, oh, that person is bad. Oh, fuck that person.
Okay.
There's no further conversations being happening. If it's a movement to say, yes, okay, this hierarchy we've created of men and women, which is a result of the way men are expected to act, that women are expected to act. Let's have those conversations and everything changes, and I'll be over there all fucking day.
Exactly. Okay. I personally do support the Me Too movement. And I also support the Man Too movement. Okay, if you guys have not heard about the Man Too movement, it's a guy right here on YouTube. Okay, AO Nation. And the Big Facts podcast. And he has started a Man Too movement. Now, I am for women coming forward and speaking their truth. And I think if you have ever been violated in any way, that you should speak your truth. You shouldn't be ashamed to speak your truth. You shouldn't be scared to speak your truth. But I also think that we need to feel the same way for our men that also have been molested or raped or sexually assaulted. You know, like, that stuff is really looked over. And men go through it too. Boys go through it too. Young boys, young girls, teenage boys, teenage girls, grown men, grown women, all are victims of sexual abuse in some type of way. And I think that we should feel as strongly about the situation for one as we do the other, okay? Like, I'm just saying. And you know, I have done my reactions, you know, to Cardi and all this stuff, but the simple fact that she said that she drugged men and robbed them, I honestly believe if there was a man, it would be over for his ass, okay? We would get his ass up out of here. So I just think that it should be justice for both, not just because you're a girl, but because you are a victim, period. Sex, orientation, whatever, it don't matter, shape, size, creed. Boo! If you are a victim, you are a victim, and each victim should be treated and looked at equally. Okay.
Toxic masculinity is overblown. 3, 2, 1, go.
Overblown. Wait, what? Oh. Overblown. What is that? Ooh.
Can you use a different word?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
No.
the exact right word.
Look at smart ass. No, we're not going to use another word. It's the exact right word. Where's your palm palette? Where's your dictionary? Look, I ain't got time for them. They is with the shits today, okay?
I think I just somewhat agree that it's blown out of proportion because I think what happens with social media is a group of people coin a term and now we're all painted by it.
Like, we are not in like a post, I don't know, like rape culture world, you know,
Yeah.
like women are being catcalled every day. And so like men are still, I think, seen or experienced as like a predatory presence to women. So like, that's why I just don't think it's like overblown. I think it's just, it's new.
If we were good men, there wouldn't be feminists, they wouldn't be attacking us, they wouldn't be hating us. You have a lot of guys who don't want to commit to marriage. You have a lot of guys who
First of all, let's stand up for this stand-up guy, okay? He letting you know, boo, I'm paying for dinner, I'm paying for the bills, and if we were better men, a lot of this shit would be popping. That's what him said. Don't come for me. That's what him said, okay?
Paul. So yes, men have become toxic. And once again, I have to be consistent with all my beliefs and all my morals. I'm very traditional.
I see what you're saying, but the way you're framing it, like this word moral is kind of,
We don't know what that is anymore. Though.
Yeah.
well, it's like, it sounds like you're saying like it's men's job to be like the moral compass of society.
It is.
I think it's everyone's job.
It's everybody's, but men, if men want to coin themselves as the leaders, you have to hold up to the good and the bad.
That's part of the problem, though. Like, that's what I think toxic masculinity, or it's putting too much pressure on yourself. I mean, it's.
I don't think you guys should put that much pressure on yourself, but I kind of see what he's saying. If men are going to be the ones that want to be upfront and rule this and rule that, then we're going to need you to rule it in a good way. We're going to need you to step up and be better men, period. And women, if you want to do this and do this and do that, then we're going to need you to step up and be better women, period. Like, the shoe fits on both fucking feet, okay?
Very obvious that we're grappling with, like, the history and the damage of like what a world completely run by men does to us. That's why I think we're talking about toxic masculinity.
Exactly, I agree with that. Full facts.
I'm comfortable showing my emotions. 3, 2, 1, go.
Why is only one person that's uncomfortable with showing their emotions?
Like harped upon me for years that like showing my emotions were bad, and like me trying not to be gay. I'm like, no, like I don't want to show these emotions because I'm not gay. I can't be gay. Like I'm not supposed to be gay. Like the church tells me, my dad tells me, my mom tells me, everybody's telling me I'm not supposed to be gay. So like just understanding that at 25, now 26, like I'm over here like, okay, like, oh, you're insecure. Okay, that's what that feels like. Oh, you're sad. That's what that feels like. I can now be aware of those things, but to show them to other people right now is like really hard for me.
I do feel like I'm very verbally like about my emotions with my wife, but I wouldn't agree completely because I'm not like that with anyone else. I mean, I just failed a college class and I was crying about it to my wife, but no one else at school saw me cry, you know? I specifically texted my wife, make sure the kids are asleep by the time I come home, because I just knew I was gonna be like, as soon as I stepped through that threshold to my house, I was just gonna let go, and I didn't want them to see that. But like the next day I sat down and I had that conversation with them, like, hey, I just wanna let you guys know, you know, your dad didn't pass this class, and they're like, oh, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, of course.
You just cry in front of your kids, man. I remember.
Yeah, like this, to me, I think that there is nothing wrong with a man showing his emotions, period. And, you know, I'm gonna speak on what the first gentleman said. You know, it's shame that we have to go through that you've been told it's wrong to be gay, it's wrong to do this, it's wrong to do this. If you act this way, that's gay, or if you do this, that's girly. As for a man, like I have seen, I'm not a man, I'm a girl, but I have men in my family, and I have seen men being raised, and I have heard people say, don't act like that, that's gay, or don't do that, that's gay, or straighten up, what you got an attitude for, that's gay. Like, men, there is nothing that is gay. You are who you are. You know, I hate when people say something is gay and this, or don't do this, and that kind of restricts men from being who they naturally are. They always have to walk around with this stone cold face, never have emotions, and then we wonder why they react or don't react to things in society or life. Okay, because we trained them that way. You know, it's trash as fuck.
I remember like seeing my dad cry for the first time when his mom died, and I remember like imprinting that in my mind as like, wow, you know, like my dad can be upset, and that was like an important thing to witness.
It's reality, emotion.
Yeah, it's real.
I was raised by two parents that I never ever saw cry.
Wow.
The effect that that had on me was by the time one of them passed away very suddenly, I didn't really seem to be affected at all.
You have zero
so
emotion.
I actually had to do a lot of therapy on that. This thing about masculinity not being able to show your emotions is very bad. It puts us backwards in society, and we need to be thinking about how to tap into our emotions in a healthy way together.
Yeah.
Thank you for saying in your truth.
That was so good. That was so good. I think that you guys should be comfortable with showing your emotions, okay? I think it's messed up when if a man cries that people call them this or that, or this, or you punk, or man, or and all this stuff. Like, they are human. Men are human. They have these same emotions that we have. If you stab them in the arm, it's gonna hurt. You stab us in the arm, it's gonna hurt. So why can't they cry if we cry? Okay? You guys, that is the end of Do All Men Think the Same? What do you guys think? Did you like the questions that were asked? What were some of your answers to the questions? Okay, let's get this conversation started below. And until next time, see you guys.